What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Leno, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the first 10 issues of the 2025 TMNT comic by IDW. So, this comic is basically the relaunch after the Road to 150 IDW series, where Armagon, the shark mutant, was biting into the timeline of the Turtles, trying to destroy their existence, where Donatello and Venus and Lita were trying to save their existence, and which they were able to do so, but had its own consequences. Therefore, this series begins with all of the turtles separated in the same timeline. Of course, everything is kind of more simple at this point, where this series starts off with Raphael, who had, I guess you would say, he intentionally is in prison to crack down on the corruption in its jails, because there is a villain politician that has been corrupting the city and its politics to take over Manhattan, New York, where that politician finds a way to frame Raphael for murder, in which he eventually escapes. When he escapes, he goes on the search for his brother Michelangelo, in which Michelangelo is a action superstar somewhere far away in Asia. And upon being rescued, even on that set, the Foot Clan are after both of the brothers, who pretty much lead on to be fugitives. And after that point, they run into Michelangelo, where Michelangelo had pretty much, not, which was Leonardo. So Raphael and Michelangelo leave together, escaping the corrupted Foot Clan, to find Leonardo, who had spent his time isolated on an island hanging out with man-eating turtles. And from that point, they leave and to find Donatello, in which Donatello had been captured in this prison / camp. At this point, you have the opportunity of seeing Donatello suffer fatigue and the repercussions of using this magic. This magic from this dragon scale. Pretty much, Donatello was the most important turtle in the IDW series, especially at the end. So this is a malnourished Donatello. This Donatello doesn't have any of his sanity for at least this point for the first 10 issues. To keep his sanity while being imprisoned at this camp, he ends up friending a dead rat, in which he believes is Master Splinter, that speaks to him. But amongst his turtle brothers, he appears to be insane, a bit out of his wits. But the turtles end up helping Donatello escape. Donatello he's out of it. This is a very tough moment for Ninja Turtle fans to see Donatello at this stake. But at this point, the entire city of New York is finding the turtles to be menacing murderers, and the villain politician has convinced most of the human citizens in New York that mutants are bad and that the turtles are worse. And to eventually, when they come to the city, they become arrested, and to come to their escape ends up being a Casey Jones, where Casey Jones even suffers a beating from the Foot Clan and its corrupted city. And this city of New York is so corrupted that the Foot Clan has infiltrated the police, the construction, all government jobs. The entire government is going after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Casey Jones ends up hospitalized, and to come to their rescue, a masked vigilante that we're all familiar with comes to the aid, and that being April O'Neil. And so at the end of all of these first 10 issues, we find ourselves in the courtroom with the four turtles against a corrupted court system that looks as if they are going to be found guilty, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to come out of this situation whatsoever. But I skimmed through all of this just to give you guys a quick summary for the first 10 issues for those people who have a little bit of an interest into the Ninja Turtles. This is a point that you can start from. We're using this review to go from this point and on while this series is at issue 10. I can only imagine that this issue will push forward even further. And then at this point, I'm just going to mention I really like the tone. They did bring in Jason Aaron to continue this story beyond Sophie Campbell, and I believe it's Tom Waltz from the IDW series. It's my honest opinion. Maybe some of the fans in the IDW series didn't like the Ninja Turtles creating a universe of different mutants within the city, and they didn't like the expansion of the other characters that were included, whereas myself, I really enjoyed it. Considering that the Ninja Turtles have been around since 1984, I more so would enjoy just broadening the overall script, storyline, and characters of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But at the beginning of this series, if you're a core Ninja Turtle fan, you get an opportunity to reignite the existence of the core Ninja Turtles. Plenty of action, still dark, still bloody, and something that we've been missing, especially if you've been striving to get something in live action on the dark side of the Ninja Turtles. These first 10 issues is a perfect place to start. And as of the past 3 years, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise has really been pushing with a lot of content, from the movies, the TV shows, all of these crossover comics. There's several of them, and then as well as the upcoming more films, the sequel to the Mutant Mayhem coming out soon, the Last Ronin movie finally getting confirmation of a rated R rating, and I think the only disappointing thing that we've heard so far is the possible rumored cancellation of the Last Ronin video game. My honest opinion is pretty much due to the company that was developing the game had cut down on its workers, which I'm assuming will be slowing down the production of this video game. But moving forward, this past weekend I went to movie theaters for the 35th anniversary for the first Ninja Turtle film, which I took my youngest daughter to, which I really enjoyed. But if you're a Ninja Turtle fan, do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe button if you want any more Turtle information, or if you like anything to include or anything that I missed out in this review or this recap of the first 10 episodes, as well as this week or in the nearest couple of weeks, I'm gonna also be doing a live feed with some of my other buddies who are also turtle heads like myself. I imagine I'm going to be bringing in my buddy Jonah Level Fox and my other compadre Torvik. I'm Jay Leno. Thank you for watching, and I am out.